Welcome back to another episode Outside the Box podcast. We back with a special guest in attendance. We're gonna introduce her last though, but today we got my boy Danny in the spot.
Hello,
UK brother them. We got my girl Roya with us today. And last but not least, we got the infamous Vina Love.
It's your girl. What's up, y'all?
Young artist making her way through New York. Let me not say New York, through the world. I mean, I don't want to give them too much, but you know, it's staple the Harlem princess. I mean, I don't want
to. Towns.
Yes, Roya.
Yeah. Well, listen, we're gonna start it right off. Vina, for the people that may not know, if you want to tell a little bit about yourself real quick, about what you got going on, music-wise and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. It's your girl, Vina Love, the Harlem Princess, if you don't know. Now you do. I'm a singer, songwriter, dancer, choreographer, CEO of my own record label. I direct, edit, do all that good stuff. And I just dropped like mad different songs, Party, Brag, Feel Right, Depend, Tonight, a bunch of songs. And we just doing a press run for every single one of the songs, so I'm outside.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yes.
Like a beauty right there.
Every bit of times with that lingo, we outside. You don't get that nowhere else.
Tune into that.
Definitely, for sure. Vina, I definitely want to know, just appreciate you for pulling up on the podcast. You know,
Thank you for having me.
I mean, you definitely artists making your way, like we said before. We just appreciate it because, like I said, we up and coming, you know, and we don't really get a lot of these chances. A lot of people be like, for me, I don't want to do it. They'll go ghost on us, and I just wanted to let you know of it. Like, we definitely appreciate it because you stuck by your word, so that just speaks volumes to you. Just off rip.
Absolutely.
Definitely
I support
appreciate
everybody. I get it. I love it. I respect it. So
and we love you for supporting me.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now, no doubt. Come on. Well, look, all right, so we're gonna rock it on, right? You from New York. You go to a deli, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. What you ordering? What's your go-to?
For breakfast, bacon, egg, and cheese. I mean, like, come on.
Salt, pepper, ketchup, or rag?
Yeah, ketchup
and mayo.
Ketchup,
all
mayo.
right.
Yeah, ketchup and mayo. Because I don't like dry sandwiches, but I don't like too much going on either.
But the mayo, though?
Yeah, because
the mayo with the ketchup.
The
mayo with the ketchup is valid.
Yeah, it got to mix. It can't
be one or the
other.
It's valid together. This mayo, no.
Got to mix.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah, like just mayo with bacon is crazy as hell.
Wow. Yeah.
The ketchup has to, you know? For lunch, I'm going to say grilled chicken, honey mustard, American cheese on a roll. Yes. And then for dinner, I don't know. I might get a chopped cheese. I feel like that's like the best thing to get for dinner.
You can't go, I was about to say you can't go wrong with a chopped cheese, but not every spot make the chopped cheese.
Exactly.
So you got to go to the specific spot.
If you can't get a chopped cheese from your deli, then you have to get like turkey and cheese or some shit.
For sure.
You're supposed to be able to go into your deli and get anything, though. Like, your deli really supposed to be valid.
Yeah, my deli is OD. We on the first name basis, okay? My deli, you know exactly what to do and how to do it. So
also, like, when you walk in the spot, they know what they whipping up already for you. Like.
What? I walk in the spot and they immediately... Well, it's so crazy. I haven't been getting sandwiches from there lately. Usually when I get breakfast, I go to, like, Dirty Kitchen or I just don't eat breakfast. It's like...
Okay. Another important question. On the side, we from New York. What bev you getting?
I drink Snapple. I'm a Snapple nigga. Everybody drinks like Arizona and stuff like that.
All right, this gonna tell me everything, Vina. What Snapple? What Snapple flavor you get?
I see the lemon one, lemon tea. I see.
All right, that's bussin' though.
The original one. I don't do like all the other. Orange Jade is cool. Fruit punch is cool.
I thought you was gonna say Snapple apple. That's crazy.
Nah, Snapple apple generic.
All right, you got me with that one. The strawberry
kiwi one.
Wait, you don't drink the strawberry kiwi one?
Hell no.
Oh my gosh,
I'm very like, I like iced tea, lemonade, like stuff like that. I like simple stuff. Like I'm not into all the crazy like.
Or that fruity strawberry shit.
That shit makes me throw up.
That strawberry shit.
I got a question too. I want to know more so about like how it is for you as an artist though. So I want to know like what are some challenges you feel like you face as a woman in the industry, and then like how do you overcome them?
Being a woman, shit.
Yo, see, I love her energy.
Talk to me.
I feel like that's it right there.
Talk
being
to
a
me.
girl, being a girl, like I mean, it's it's fire. Like I'm appreciative of who I am. I'm grateful to be who I am. Thank God.
Hmm.
But it do make it a little difficult sometimes. Like people feel like they can talk to you however they want, run over you, start a deal, not end it, like just a bunch of crazy stuff. And it's like if you don't come off with a certain type of energy, they will. And I seen it. I've been around for so long, and I tried to be the nice girl. I tried to just be like passive and like just let things happen in their own time. And then I realized like, nah, I gotta have the aggression. Not even to say it like that because I hate how it sounds, but I gotta have the
Yeah.
aggression of a man because that's when I get what I want every time. So it's definitely a little bit challenging going back and forth between being a lady and having to be a boss, I guess.
Hmm.
But we make it work. I signed up for it.
I
I
feel
don't
you.
feel like it's
Built
aggression.
for
I
it.
feel like it's just you standing on business and you gotta stand on what you believe.
People don't see it like that.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
can.
You know what
nobody
I'm
gonna
saying?
really see your vision until you make them
Exactly.
see it. That's
Like when I
Sad.
come in the room and I'm like, record the song right now. Like if I want a feature from somebody and I'm like, I need this right now.
uh
If I say it nicely and politely, I'm never getting that. I have to literally call my phone right now. Where are you at? Come to the studio right now. And that's how I get the shit that I want. And people don't always like that at
I
all.
mean, shit.
But it
It
works.
gets you gotta do what you gotta do to get it
To
done.
get the
You know?
job
That's
done.
how I look
Right.
at it. I ain't tripping about that. Feel me? So I mean, talked about like getting work done and stuff like that. So talk about like what's your creative process for like in the studio? Are you more of a in the stew vibe where it's like if you get in the feature with somebody, or if you just making your own song, is it a vibe in this? Because you know that vibe different when you catch it in the stew, or are you one of those like I can hear a song and just go, I can hear a beat and go make the song over it.
It really, really varies. Like it depends. It depends on the song, who the song is with. If it's like it really depends. I'm a different person every day in terms of like my mood. So I might want to just sit at home and write my music at home. I might just want to go in the studio and write a verse. An artist might come to the studio and give me the verse, and I might not record my verse. It depends on what's going on,
Yeah.
like in that moment in my headspace. It's never the same. I can say that. Like it changes a lot, but it's
You got
fun. It's
one.
fun not being on like the same vibe every single day.
Like a
It's like
spontaneous kind of effect to it. Like,
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
yeah, I get you. I
Because
get
I'll
you.
get a verse and I'll hear it the next day and it sound completely different than what I heard yesterday. So what I would have did yesterday is completely different than what I'm gonna do today. So I kind of like that I don't have this set standard of how I make music.
That's fire. That's fire. I ain't gonna lie. That's definitely fire. So being from New York though, talk about
Mhm.
just how it is coming up in New York. Like as an artist, as a female trying to do
Mhm.
something like just to support. Because I feel like sometimes people get that stigma like New York people don't support their own.
Mhm. I mean, it's not a lie. It's not a lie. Like if you want to ask anybody, ask me because I'm gonna keep it on it. It's not a lie. I feel like, well, to answer your first question, like growing up here, it was so fire because it has everything to do with like the way I dress, like my style.
Mm.
I was raised by, I was raised with all boys, so that took a big part in like how I, show up, my demeanor and things like that. But I do feel like it was a little different for me because my dad is a celebrity, and like while he was on tour, I was going to like public school and shit. So like people were looking at me like so confused, and it was like, "Girl, are you Spanish? Are you black? Like what the heck?" Like it was just always this confusing space for me. So I feel like I didn't get the support until I figured out who I was. Like I had to figure out who I was, show up as that, and then the support started to come. I feel like people didn't know how to support me, or if they could, like, girl, you're a celebrity. Like, what are we doing supporting you? Like, who the hell are we? And it was these so many different narratives and just like thought processes that people had. So it definitely made things hard growing up. But once I got it together, shit lit.
Yeah.
Everything's lit.
Lit.
And it makes sense. Like I feel like my personality makes so much sense with where I come from, where I was raised at. And I feel like my music matches it as well.
I'm
Okay.
not gonna lie, I also feel like being from New York, like we grow up a little bit faster too.
Yeah.
And like hearing that you're a celebrity daughter, like that's already one thing. And then it's
Mm-hmm.
like being from New York, I feel like that's a whole nother thing. And I know
Niggas
people
be
don't usually
hating.
think
Like,
of it. No,
damn.
for real. I know people don't usually think of it as something, but like when I like lived in Arizona for a year, like
Mhm.
when I would tell people that I was on the train at like 12 by myself or like I'm taking
They
the
looking
bus
at
by
us like we
myself, they're like,
crazy.
they're like,
Child
what?
abuse.
Like, we can't even believe. Yeah, they're like, what? So like that also played a part too. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I kind of like that it happened that way, that you was like going to public school and was kind of like, was able to be your own person.
Exactly.
That's cool. Yeah. Oh, I have another question too, because I was I was kind of bumping you all day today or whatever.
Period. I love that for you. Thank
I
you.
was, pulling the streams up. I got three favorites.
Okay.
Um,
Yes.
I went a little bit back though, because I'm one of
Oh
those
my
people like
God, girl.
I
What you
don't
about to
care.
feed in me
I don't
right now?
care. Look,
Damn.
I don't care. I
I'm
went back a
listening.
little bit because I'm one of
Okay.
those people like if I'm a fan, I'm a fan. What? Like,
Period.
yeah, what's up? So my favorites was Air, Drip, and My World. My World, I think it
Hey.
just came out, right? My
Love.
World just
Wait,
came out,
my
right?
world. Time out. Time out.
What?
What do you mean, my world?
Did I?
The song.
She
I
said
think
that
my
was.
song is out, and I didn't know.
You didn't know that is
Oh,
I love that
unreleased
song. That's
joint.
so fun.
Wait, what? You dropped
That's so
Unreleased
some
fire.
unreleases
music.
I'm
dropped?
pushing it. Look,
But yes,
that's so
I saw that
fire.
Depend. I saw that the other one was like your top one, Depend. I like that one
Hmm.
too. But then I was like,
Thank
oh wait, I
you.
went down a little bit. I was like, wait, My World
Yes,
2024.
my
I was
world. That's
like, let me
true. I
listen
didn't
to
even listen.
that. So I
That's
like that.
fire.
I like
Thank you,
that. And I'm not
girl.
gonna lie, I feel like that one gives me the vibe of like Air and Drip too. Like you give me kind of
Like
like, yeah, you
together.
give me kind of like fairy,
Yo,
little
this New York, you see
tropical.
the New
Yeah,
York
nah, I like
energy.
it. I
You
like
know what
it.
I
The New
mean?
York energy is
Very
coming
kind of
out.
tropical with it, and I like
Like
that.
yes, sis.
I like
She
that.
gets it.
So,
She gets it.
so being that, like, that's how I felt from it. That's how I felt when I was listening to your music. So, like, how do you think people feel? How do you want people to feel when they listen to your music? Or like, what do you go into the studio? Like, what's your aesthetic? Like, what's your vibe that what's your world? You know?
When you like listen to any of my songs, I want you to like you know how you listen to like tunes and you just bob your head like all right. Like I want you
Bobby,
to listen to my
that
songs
Bobby. I'm about to say
like
that.
feel it. Like damn,
Yeah.
like wait, hold on, run that back. Like wait, what you just said? Like I
Yeah.
want you to do that. Like I want you to dance a little bit. I want you to like say to yourself like damn, she really said that shit. I done never said that out loud. Like I want you to have those moments. Like and I just want you to move. Like I want your body to feel
Yeah,
something. I don't want you to feel like hear my music and shit just draw. Like you ready for the
gotta have
next
some
song. I
motion.
don't want that.
Yeah.
I want you to hear my song and want to hear another Vina Love song. Like, wait, nah, hold on. Like she just went crazy. I need to hear something else. I want to feel that again.
Yeah.
But I want you to keep
Okay.
wanting, like I want you to want more from it. Like I want you to feel like I didn't give you enough in that song. So you want another one.
Yeah, you didn't.
What's up?
I'm gonna need another
Thank
My
you.
World vibe. That's my vibe for you. I'm loving
Listen
like the
to
sound that be
Around
making
You.
you
Listen
around
to
you.
Around You.
All right, I got
If
you.
you like my world, you gonna love Around You. And I made the videos out too. So you're
That's
gonna love
what you
that.
love to see, real
Okay.
support.
And
I
listen
love
to
visuals.
Oxtail.
I
Oxtail.
Shit,
love
pop your
Around You
shit
and
then, Vina
Oxtail.
Nah,
God.
word.
Those two.
Pop that
I
shit.
love visuals now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, around you. That's gonna
Thank
be
you
my
so much,
one.
Maria.
Of course, of
So
course.
is there like one thing that you? Oh wait, first of all, before I even ask, are you superstitious?
It depends, because I'm a woman of God, but I'm
Nah,
still
I'm a
black.
shit. I'm a
So
man of God.
it's
I'm
certain
a man
things,
of God. I
man.
ain't going mean.
Let me
Nah, I
see.
just
Talk to me.
like. Is it something that you gotta have in the studio with you? That's like I wouldn't say like a good luck type of thing, but like something that you just have to have that is like that vibe.
Not to be ghetto, but backwoods.
That's good.
Backwoods? Okay.
Gotta have some
You
pack on you.
you
Got
really
you.
Yes,
now
sir.
you your New York
Now
is
you
showing.
really from the towns.
Nah,
That New York is showing
nah.
backwoods.
No,
What
Yeah,
for real.
that's
flavor?
really it.
I mean,
Because
What
I'm
I
from
just
flavor?
need
Toronto, but
me, a mic, and an engineer. That's it. I don't give a fuck who or what. Just make sure you roll up and let me do what I gotta do. That's it, really. It's nothing too. I don't need too much to work.
Nah, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough.
Mhm.
So, question now, Vina. Is there anything that happened while, I guess, unexpectedly, while you were either performing, catching a vibe in the stew, that was like hilarious, or like you was able to make it into a song, or it just unexpectedly happened and it threw your whole shit off?
Damn. Oh, I made a song called "Oh Me" because I was signed to Cinematic at the time, and I had
Mhm.
a runner in the studio, and like I had gave them bread to like do something. Like I didn't at that time I didn't know that I didn't have to give them money, so I gave them money. He didn't
Okay.
tell me that I didn't have to do that, so he took my money. So I remember singing like "Oh me, would you oh me," and then it's like that's a song, and I made it into a song, and that was the first song I dropped with the label. So yeah, I guess
And they go, oh,
yeah, I
That's
you.
can.
lit.
Yeah.
Right.
Fire.
He
You
did never
put
gave me
that
my money
all.
back though. I'm so glad we just talked about that because I need to address that. That's
Niggas
Nah,
crazy.
is
yeah,
a
you gotta go.
bitch.
You gotta go
Yeah,
catch
like
boy.
what's wrong with him? He's
You
crazy.
ain't playing
But
about
yeah,
that money.
that was definitely a moment. Something funny that turned into a song. Yeah.
That's fire. That's fire. That creative process is actually fire.
Mhm.
You from New York, Vina? I'm gonna keep saying it. Growing
Yeah,
up, what
man.
you watch? Martin. Well, not what you watch, but what's your favorite? Martin, Fresh Prince. What I'm missing? Jamie. I
My
don't know.
wife and
Jamie
kids.
Foxx. My
Are you
wife and
shitting
kids.
me? Don't treat me like that. Don't treat
Now,
me like that.
listen. I just asked because a
Yes,
lot of people don't fuck with Jamie Foxx like
all of
that.
them. All of
What
them.
was,
I
all right,
watch all of them.
what's your
But
favorite go to out of all of them?
Now we need
Martin,
top two.
yeah, like
One,
Martin
two.
and Fresh Prince got it. They mad funny. Like
Damn,
both of
know
them is
my
mad
wife
funny.
and kids. Them niggas
But
got
my
it.
wife and kids is mad
My
funny.
wife and kids is tough, but they ain't fucking with Martin, bro. I ain't
You
gonna.
Nah, my wife
sure?
and kids
Wife
is
and
mad
100%.
child is
funny. I'm
different.
not gonna lie.
100% they ain't fucking with
You
Martin.
gotta
What?
go back and watch it as an adult, and you're
What?
gonna
Nah,
be
nah, you
deep.
right. You right. I'm gonna have to run it
Them
back.
and the Wayans brothers, like watch the Wayans brothers from season one to the end,
Yo,
and watch my
what the
wife and
fuck?
kids from season
What
one.
the fuck ever happened to the Sean nigga from the Wayans brothers? If anybody
Sean,
know,
which
this
nigga
Huh?
is that?
I'm
mad
not
like
gonna hold
random time.
you. I
Yo.
can't say it. I
I'm
can't say
worried
it
about
in
Junior. I
camera.
want to see what Junior look like now.
Junior, I'm sure they still all outside, y'all. They all got Instagram.
Right.
Shit.
I know the
That's
daughter.
a
I know the daughter. She's like still lit and stuff like that
Shit.
from my wife
I'm not
and
gonna
kids.
lie. Like growing up, I didn't get to like I didn't get to watch Martin and all of that until I was like in my teen years. Like we watched shit like Dragon Ball Z and Yu Gi Oh and like I'm the only
Period.
Ooh,
girl, so I was watching whatever my cousins was watching, and that was what we watched.
I was a Dragon Ball Z nigga. Word.
Yeah, like we was heavy. Let's do it. Like we was heavy into the car, just doing all of that type of stuff. My grandmother ain't never really let us like sit in front of the TV until I was probably like 13, 14. I remember the first time I seen Martin, and I was hooked from there. Like the first
Yeah.
episode I seen was when he got beat up.
By Tommy
The first
Hearns,
episode I seen.
the boxing fight.
That
That's a
was the first
classic
one I
one. I
ever
ain't gonna
seen, and
lie.
then from there I was like, and then the first episode I seen of Fresh Prince was when Ashley had that song, and she was performing on the
Mm.
stage, and she got like lit, and her
And
father was
Will, yeah,
mad.
yeah, and Will tried to
I
like control
instantly
that whole.
got tied to that. So yeah, it took a while for me.
Then what about Everybody Hate Chris?
I watched it, but I wasn't like crazy about it.
I feel like that came out a little. It came out a little
Yeah, it was
later.
like a little
It was like
later.
the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a little later.
It
That
was
was my
like the.
Damn, I
shit
can't
though.
like think of
Shorty
everything I
was
watched
racist.
growing up.
You said who?
Lena, let me ask too, cause you said that you like you're like a choreographer,
Mhm.
dancer, producer,
Everything.
writer, like everything a little bit. So like when you're in your song or rapping mode or anything like that, do
Mhm.
you have like a like how can I say this like you feel pressure to like work with a specific person or something like how like people like how Ice Spice has Riot or
Mhm.
like Nicki has this person that like they always work with because like they always gonna get it right. Do you feel pressure to work with like a specific person or do you have a specific person
Mhm.
for a specific vibe that you going for type thing? How you
Well,
do that?
I have my own producer now, Wells NYC, Goaded, love him down.
Mhm.
Um, I don't feel the pressure to because I have my own record label now, so it's
Mhm.
really what I say goes. Like if I want to work with somebody, I can. Like it's like if I don't want to work with them, I don't have to. Like it's not like I'm being forced to do anything because I'm running my own show. But I do think it's important as an artist to have your go-to producers, your go-to engineers, because you're creating a sound, whether it's versatile or not. You creating some type of sound, so you want to work with people that understand that, can capture it, and make it versatile while you do what you do already. So having people like Wells, people like Wahi Barnes, my engineer, who's also an artist, it just makes even Eddie Rivers. It just makes the job easier because I can say an idea and they just
Mhm. They
And
understand
then
you.
you
They
know what
get
I'm
it.
saying? And then they come together, and then I can maneuver from there and adjust it to what I hear it as in my head. So I think it's important to have that. If you don't, you got to work with different people at different times, and that means different egos. You don't really know them; they don't really know you. You're trying to learn them while also trying to get a job
Yeah.
done. Like that just doesn't work, and you're taking up time. So I think it's important to have somebody with you, but it's not good to feel pressure while doing it because then it's hard to do your job.
Okay, I feel
Yeah,
you.
you fuck around and have an anxiety attack or some shit.
Yeah.
I mean, like I'm good under pressure, but everybody not like that. So,
True.
get
I
a
mean, you
team
from New
like with
York. I
people
mean,
that
New York. You gotta.
Right.
Pressure
New
make
York
diamonds,
is.
baby.
Yeah.
That's a
I
fact.
You
mean.
know,
I
burst
might cry a
pipes
little
for
bit,
some.
but I'm definitely gonna get it done. But yeah, I mean, get a team. That's your best bet as an artist.
How hard do you, how, well, how long would you say that it usually take for people to find that tribe? I feel like that's really hard
Gotta
to
be
do. I don't know
constant.
how
Gonna
y'all do that.
That's
Like,
gonna take forever.
for
Hold
real.
on, let's.
Like, I
That's
don't understand how you feel like you get to the point where you're comfortable with your tribe. Like, when did you feel comfortable with your tribe? Where you were like, all right, you get me, this my sound. What was that
now,
moment?
like right now. I've been doing this for 10 years. I'm 27, y'all. I didn't went through 13 different teams. I didn't fired, hired, rehired, refired. I didn't did this shit a million times. It's just like friends.
Mm,
Business is the same. You're gonna go through life. You're gonna have different phases. Certain people are available for certain things. Certain people are worthy of certain things. When you get to that next chapter, them same people may not be for that next chapter. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So you'll work with a group of people, and then after that job is done, you'll realize that we don't really vibe like that, or we're really not a team. We're not a team. We were just good for that project, or we were just good for that a certain amount of time. You have
Mm,
to, and I think this just come with being a business person. Just generally, you have to know when to let go of something and when to put something together. If you don't know how to let go, you'll never know when it's time for that new set of vibes to come in. And that was something I had to learn because I love building relationships and I love longevity and I love loyalty. So I'll build a team and I'll think everything is great. And then this person starts slacking. This person get jealous. This person doing this. This
yeah.
person doing that. And it's like, all right, I gotta let y'all go in order for me to continue doing what I gotta do. So you're gonna go through different teams over and over again, the same way you go through different groups of friends until you
King.
find that team.
That's a good one.
Right.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie.
You
She
find
just dropped.
that team,
Yeah,
Go
you'll
You
ahead.
drop
know.
some gems, y'all.
that's a
Yeah,
gem.
Yeah.
yeah, man.
Wait.
But
So,
you'll
I
know.
since you
You'll
brought
definitely
that
know.
up, we talked about this a while on the podcast. But like, what do you think is harder to do? Letting go, starting over, or moving on?
Letting go.
Letting
I think
go.
starting over. I think starting over is one of the most beautiful things ever. It's just about your perspective. If you choose to have a weak, whack perspective, that's on you. You have to get up and say to yourself, like, nah, not today. Like today I'm on this. Today I'm on
Mm.
that.
Nah, we're
Letting go of something be so hard because it's like, damn, I made this. I recorded that. I said this around you.
Yeah.
Like you thinking
Yeah.
about all of the stuff that happened, so it take you a minute to be able to be like, you know what? Let me just let that rock and go ahead. Like me, when I move on, I make people sign NDAs, all type of crazy shit like that. Because
No,
you're not gonna get
respectfully, you
me.
gotta protect yourself
you
first. You
gotta
know what
You're
move
not
I'm
gonna
on.
saying?
get me. So I
Protection.
don't have a fear of letting go, but I can see how certain people. I feel like that's more. They have more fear in that. But then I can also see how people have a hard time starting new. They don't know what direction to go in. They don't know.
Yeah.
But I feel like when you free spirited, you're supposed to just go, like, and just whatever happens, just deal with
Happens.
it like
Fuck
that.
it.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
Like
letting
on
go, I
some
feel like
living the
letting go.
moment type shit.
Yeah, like day by day type shit.
Nah, I respect that. I respect that. I can't even front. Like that was
Fact.
just some crazy shit. I ain't gonna lie, that was a jump because in my head I thought it was fucking starting over. Cause I'm one of them
Nah,
people I don't like to start shit over. Like
starting over is fire.
And I think letting go though, because you low key be attached to whatever you
You know what
can't
I'm
let
saying?
go from. So it's
Attachment.
like I'm
People
about
have a
to,
hard time
nah, nah,
letting
nah,
go.
fuck it, I'm gonna stay here.
Hmm.
So when you put the foot down, the starting over is basically like, fuck it, we here now.
You get what I'm
We going.
saying?
nah, yeah,
You
but
know,
when you start over, it's like you don't know what to expect. I guess it's that fear of the
that's what make it
unknown.
fun. And you got to get
That
out of that.
Yeah, you gotta
yeah,
get
That's
that.
what make it fun, not knowing. Like, oh shit,
Sure.
it's lit. Like, damn. It's like when I worked before. I don't know if you ever had jobs, but I had jobs.
Yeah, I
hey,
work
And
all the
work
anytime I
time.
right
ever had to like, anytime I ever left a job and had to go to a new job, that in between space of like being broke and not having no money and no paycheck, those were the times of my life. Like it was just
Word.
like, oh my god, I don't got no job. Like damn, like I'm
Back
too
against the
broke and
wall.
shit. And then every
We
day was
out
new
here.
vibes, like new vibes, new fun, and then bam, new job came. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't open yourself to the newness, you're never gonna see anything. You're gonna be in the same spot forever.
So
No,
I be
that's
telling niggas in the hood, get out. See some shit.
I forgot what I said on the podcast. It was either between, I think, moving on or letting go. I forgot which one I said. I don't know. I don't
We
remember.
talking about relationships now? Cause wait a minute, that's like a whole different.
nah,
That's
nah,
a
nah.
different one.
That's a whole different.
I mean, you know, if you want
That's
to
a
talk
That
whole
one
about
I would say
it, it's
letting
different.
go as
fine.
well, actually. I mean, shit.
You
Wait,
said
what was the
who?
question?
The
Yeah.
same question, but for relationships, what's easier, moving on, starting over, or letting
Or
go?
letting go.
I don't know. I'm different. I don't know. I don't
You
know.
don't know at all?
Cause it depends on the person. It might be mad
Okay.
easy to let you go. You might have made it mad easy for me to let you the hell
That
go.
one.
Word.
So it
Word.
depends. Like it really depends. It
That
depends.
aura.
You get what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah,
But
you're
they
right.
make you the person. It might be another person. I make it mad hard to leave them. I feel like it depends on your situation. Like that's too. That's too many emotions and too many like.
Yeah.
Thoughts.
Like,
And I had you wilding like, hold
yeah,
on.
like,
The fuck? I wanna I wanna stay here. Should I go? Should I leave?
exactly. Like, that's an intense question.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Well, look, Vina, we appreciate you. We about to get really quick. Um, growing up, who was your celebrity crush? Mine's
Wow.
Beyonce.
I never had one of those.
Word?
Dead ass. And I think it's a Harlem thing. I feel like we all celebrities, so I feel like
Right.
it's nobody
Everybody
to be
thinks they
It's
starstruck
also
do.
over.
true.
Like, and then also too, I was meeting celebrities as a kid, and they was just as corny as regular people. So I never had this like, oh my
So you
god, I
already
love him. Like I just never went through that.
it gave you like that. Oh, they regular.
Yeah, like I don't know. If anybody,
For me,
it would
it's
be a
heavy one.
girl, and I'm not gonna be heavy like that because I'm
Ah,
not gonna be too
yeah,
heavy. But yeah, I didn't really have those for real.
okay, nah, I respect it, respect it. But look, Vina, we appreciate you for pulling up on the podcast for me. You
Yes.
definitely
Thank
stuck
you
by
for
your word.
having me, y'all.
Like I said before, you stuck by your word for me. That just speaks volumes to the person that you are for me. Like, and then you from New York, so that's just a plus for me. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
like that's for the towns
yeah,
right there. We
Right.
appreciate that. That's love.
yeah. Make sure y'all come outside.
oh, for sure. Come on now.